customer wants to be able to change the set points. So I will right click my OcCool set point, go to Actions, and use the Set action to set this to 76. Hit OK. You'll see it didn't go into override. It set the fallback slot. So if I go to the AX property sheet at this point by double clicking it, you can see the fallback slot has been changed to 76. We referred to the fallback slot as the default in slot, and you'll see that this out slot says 76 OK at default. In the real world, if you allow your customers to use the set action on things like dampers, this fallback priority is higher than any priority in the field controller, and the field controller sees this as an override. For example, if this was a damper and I overrode it to 0 or 100%, there's nothing in the field controller that will allow it to change that. So what happens if by mistake you set a damper to 50 or 100 or 0? How do you fix it? If you use the little down arrows right here and check the null box and save the point, that set action goes away. So if you need to go clean up some existing projects and you weren't really sure how to get rid of that, that's how you do it. So I'm going to go back to my wire sheet, and I will do the set action again. That's 76. Earlier, we created a station template, and when we created the station template, I said anything in the station could be turned into a template. We're building this air handler to be a template. We have several different air handlers on this project. They're all the same. They have, they're physically located in different areas, but all the point information is the same. So I modeled this one. I set this controller up exactly the way that I want it to be for all of my controllers. And then I'll build a template. And as long as everything matches, I can just reuse it over and over and over again. So that's where we're going. So we'll spend some extra time working on this one controller over the course of the next several labs. And then we will eventually get to the point where we're going to turn this into a template. That being said, what I need to do now is make sure that all of these proxy points that I've brought in have their slots configured to where when I go to the actions menu, the emergency actions are not there. And if it isn't a set point, I'm going to hide the set action.